welcome. And I've got something a bit different today, but I wanted to share what I do on well-being days and what's returned to me as part of my connection to the Rose lineage path. So a short meditation and a card pull from Mary Magdalene, followed by the Rose of Sharon anointing. And I've got a dear friend here in deep meditation and stillness, and she's working with the two crystals, one divine feminine and one divine masculine. And if you know about Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, they was both the divine feminine and the divine masculine in their connection. But for them to come into complete wholeness in themselves, they had to balance those two energies out inside themselves. That's what this journey is about. It's not about another person, so a twin flame journey. It's about finding that balance inside yourself, and then you find it in this connection. Because to truly, come home to yourself, you have to be whole, and you have to love all of yourself, your shadow and your light. And your gifts, in a world where we get told that our gifts are voodoo and, taboo and all of that. No, I've come to love my gifts, and one of my gifts is anointing, and that's because of my connection to Mary Magdalene and Yeshua and the Rose Path. So I'm going to show anointing today. Okay, you okay, Chrissy? So first, we're going to do a short meditation. We're going to ground, because it's so important to ground. It's one of the main things on your spiritual path is to ground, because of the heightened energy that we have coming in at us, hence this lion's portal and the full moon. Me and Chrissy are both feeling the intense energies and the symptoms that you get from that. So grounding is pretty much a must on the spiritual awakening path. Also protecting yourself, so protecting your space, calling in only the highest love and light, angels, spirit team, ancestors. It's very, very important, protection and grounding. So I'm going to go into a little meditation. So Chris is already in a meditation, but we'll see if we can So just concentrate on your feet, Chrissy. Just imagine roots growing from your feet and tunneling down into the earth, moving through the earth, and anchoring into Mother Earth, into the core. Imagine a beautiful white light, Mother Gaia's energy, travelling back up. Going through your feet, your legs, circle your solar, and stopping at the heart chakra. That's your connection to the earth. Take your focus to the top of your head. That's your crown chakra. That's your gateway to source. Imagine a beautiful white, divine light. It's coming through your crown, third eye, chakra, and it's stopping at the heart chakra. It's merging and mingling with Mother Earth's energy. So those two powerful energies, earth and heaven, human and divine, meeting in the middle. So the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy meeting in the middle and connecting. I'm going to get a message from Mary Magdalene, and then we'll do the anointing. Ready for the message, Chrissy? You want to hold the cards? Don't want to put crystals on. I just asked what message you need to hear from Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, because they come as a pair, you know, the one, the divine feminine, divine masculine, and you know, they come together, you know. So Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, they're equals. Not one's better than the other. They're equal. So, would you like to shuffle? Do you want me to? You can do it if you want. And just ask the question. That one? So, one need not speak of ill remorse against another, as thy words shall return to you. Number 7. Now we're laughing at this, and Chrissy will explain what this means to her, because every reading I do, it's intuitive. So the message is specifically for you, you know, it's not a message to me, it's for you. So that's why I like to involve the person it speaks of. So what does that mean to you, Chrissy?
I think that bit of moon chaos that's been going on, and that I've been having a whinge about people, maybe that's what that is.
Does that mean something to you?
Yeah.
Does it mean that, Chrissy?
Yeah, it could do, yeah. Can see that, yeah.
So when one speaks ill of someone, it comes back, you know. So
And it's a number 7.
and it's a number 7.
And it's got the rose in there, and it's got the egg on there as well.
Yeah. So what does the 7 mean to you?
Oh, I don't know. I just know it's one of my numbers, and that I always see 777.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, if you watch our videos, ones that I've recently posted, me and Chrissy have gone on a trip to Wales, and the last number, we saw every other number sequence from the universe on our travels, didn't we, for 3.5 hours driving down there. And I said just before we got into the festival, if we are meant to be here, show us 777. Because Chrissy always sees 777 in a car park. That's her thing. And we was getting so close, and then we got into the car park, and guess what was in front of us? 777. So that's what Chrissy means by the message for her, you know. It's specific to you. So yeah. So, the anointing. So obviously I can't anoint online. You know, it's preferred in person, I think. but this is the Rose of Sharon, and it's already blessed by Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, when it was sent to me. And yeah, you know, rose oil, it's beauty, it's love, it's unconditional love, it's calming, it's nurturing, it's all of that, you know, it's all the qualities of the divine feminine. Also, it's very grounding, so it's perfect for putting on, you know, the bottom of your feet, which is masculine energy, very grounding. So it's a bit of both, you know, it's divine feminine, divine masculine, but it's blessed. It's, I believe anointing is the highest blessing that you can receive from the Christ. So I've been gifted this gift. It's returned back to me from the healing I've done. So I'm about to anoint Chrissy with the Rose of Sharon. Or should I say Mary Magdalene's about to anoint Chrissy with the Rose of Sharon. So do I have your permission, Chrissy?
Yes, you do.
I'm going to anoint your heart, your high heart. Which side is it? That side. Okay. Now I say the Father, the Mother, the Child, because it's the Trinity, it's the three. Do your wrist, Chrissy? Feel like I need to do that? So that's the Christ light. You know, we all hold Christ light inside of us all. And these gifts inside of us all unique to us. So this, you know, so this oil, without intention and without the sacred blessings that's already been, you know, invoked into the oil, and Mary Magdalene coming through, and the intention behind it, just be oil, you know, but it's already been blessed before it even arrived to me. And then I've also called in Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, to again bless this oil, the intention behind it. So it's the intention, you know, that you put behind things. And the smell. It smells beautiful, doesn't it?
It smells gorgeous.
And that is what anointing is. And it's Mary Magdalene, she anointed Yeshua on his crucifixion. She also anointed many, you know, because that was her sacred gift. Yeah, it was a gift I didn't know I held. But you find gifts on this path, don't you? And we've also, so Chrissy came with, where's the other one? Came with these two crystals today, and we've just been meditating with them, and I was holding the clear quartz one, and Chrissy was holding the what's that one called? Smoky quartz. And I felt like I had two, but I didn't, and Chrissy felt the same, and then she held both of them. And what did you feel like there was?
I felt like that one was the male and that was the divine feminine. So it's about balancing the divine and the feminine within us. And if anyone is on that path of discovering the rose path and Mary Magdalene and the Christ consciousness, the blessings and the anointing that Ellie's doing, it's amazing. I don't know how long this takes to like integrate into my energies, Ellie. Does it depend on each person?
I think everyone's different.
I think it's good for obviously the awakening a higher heart and releasing those things that you've maybe held on to, those things that you haven't healed. And it's just a really, to me, I feel it's such a powerful, strong, loving energy, to the point where I was crying just before I really pressed record, because I could feel that loving energy coming in just to heal those aspects and release what's no longer needed. Yeah, all I can say is thank you, Ellie, for that anointing, because that blessing was beautiful. And it smells beautiful. So.
And the smell brings something back, doesn't it? The fragrance. Because I work with frankincense and myrrh also, but for this particular well-being day, Mary came through and said rose of Sharon. So the rose was the main thing. And rose is beauty, it's love, it's nurturing, it's all of those things that we should all give ourselves, you know, without conditions. But also, Chrissy brought this today, rose. So, you know, we've got the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and we've got the rose. And we've also got the Lionsgate portal and the full moon. So just before coming online, we spoke about things we want to release, because this portal is so important. It's the 888.
It's the ending of cycles as well, and those karmic cycles, and hence the karmic card.
Yeah, karma's been coming up a lot lately, and you know, yeah, me and Chrissy, we know that we as friends balance each other out, because I'm divine feminine in my energy, in my connection, and Chrissy's divine masculine in it. And that just came through for Chrissy with the balance of it.
Yeah.
So, and the verse, again, can't make this stuff up. So yeah. So let's show you what anointing is. I'll be doing more on anointing and talking about it more. But next up, Chrissy is going to show you air channeling. So yeah, shall we do another one?
Alright.
Yeah, thought you was gonna.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
Right, we'll cut this one off and we'll be back for another one.